dot. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rules. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rules. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rules. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
This magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready
to. We are just a away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On second and a yard, Mayfield. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
What?
Looked like some hands.
Oh, my, here they go cheating
on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
How's the offensive pass interference when I'm going?
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Check the backer, check the backer. He's coming, he's coming.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Set, 180. Line 49. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shane Ray gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Alert, 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 alert.
Third and long for Mayfield. Pressure gets to him again. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Well, not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Check 15, check 15. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Love you. Watch twins. Watch twins. You gonna take. You gonna take. Jump, jump, jump. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Allen going to throw again. Open man here is Foster.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Olivier Vernon make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then The defense has the advantage.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. King, king, king.
To throw, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Damn it, man. Never down the ball, man.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Mike. Hey, pick your game up. Hey, 17 George, watch 17. Single, single. Single, single. Check. Check out. Regular. Check. Middle. Bud.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. We're scoreless after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Switch it. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Tight dog.
On first down, it's Moss. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Mike's 50. 6-man. Check curls. Slay. Back. Check three. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Moss. He's got the first down here inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's go.
One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
They'll run on first down. Moss. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd down now, it's Moss. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Shift, shift. Shift, shift, shift. Bang, 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 bang. Shift, shift. Switch, switch, switch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Mario Addison able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Come on, hand the ball off, man.
As they get it behind the line.
Bullshit.
Loss of 2, now 3rd down. That play there almost looked like it was a video game and he didn't know what the pitch button was. Not very well executed.
Yeah, and if you don't know what it is, you better figure it out fast. I suggest knowing it before you actually run that play.
Mayfield to throw.
Oh, this motherfucker.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Hyde.
So it's 3rd and long. This is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanking the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
So after the INT, it's Allen buying time to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. A A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On third down.
Come on, y'all get
And he
there.
picks up the first as he's
Ball.
able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
58-19. 65. 65. Check. Switch. Whip. Watch the whip. Slam.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
He's checking. Crash. Check three.
A toss play to Chubb. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Keenum going to throw. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Chubb on the counter. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Come on, QB, come on. Check 31. Hey, easy. Hey, let's go. False 1.
On play action. Now Keenum. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Come on, man. How's he getting there before me?
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
Check 13. Middle. Check. Alert. Check. 7 up.
Here's Allen. Fighting to stay upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, Oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Jim. Monday. Check three. Watch the safety creep. Sponge. No, run. Watch the twist. Hey, check 24. Hey, go.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Check. He's crashing. Hey, tight. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Ship. Check 26. Check it back. Stop.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line. And now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Whatever the fuck you said, fix your mic, nigga. Can't hear you. Shit muffled. Cause you muffled, dude.
And
fix
now
your
the
fucking
punt team
mic.
couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
The Bills send the punter out, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Fielded at the 43. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Andrew Sendejo swoops in for the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Check 56. Check. Lucky.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. So on the heels of the sack, they knock him backwards in the running game.
So now it's up to the offense coordinator talking directly into the helmet of his quarterback. to instill a little bit of confidence here. Call the play with authority, call with confidence, and let him know this one is the winner.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Jump, 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 jump. Check. Half. What's that?
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moss. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
So what, you gonna run the clock now, nigga? Come on, man. Oh, your thing can't move? Yeah, I can hear you a little bit now. No, I got you.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready.
This shit happens all the fucking time lately, man. Fucking EA need to get their shit together, or PlayStation's server need to get better.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away.
No, you good, because it's been happening a whole lot lately. It ain't on you.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
I feel you.
And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Browns will take over first and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
We ain't giving up nothing with that. Check. Cross.
Now Keenum. This is the tight end, Njoku. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
You got it.
It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Roger. Kill. 4 down, 52. 36.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
It's now third and 9.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now this time, Keenum will throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. Keenum now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They played so well throughout this entire game.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know you feel that.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
6 guys, check 6 guys.
A run for Nick Chubb. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The former first-round pick Shane Ray in on the tackle.
Switch. Hey, orange.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
The Browns on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Keenum. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They toss it left side to Chubb.
Come on,
and
Chubb.
he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Shane Ray. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Check out, tighten up.
On first down, Moss. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
58. Get Mike. No.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moss. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Under 10. 10. Shoot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I call timeout. Don't make a difference. Nah, I'm gonna decline it. I mean, you good. Yeah.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it.
The Bills send the punter out. He's been terrific so far.
Let's get it.
Nobody gonna block.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score
Come
fast
on,
in this league.
man.
Quick strikes. You're right back in it. You're exactly right.
Trash-ass quarterbacks, man.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing now is Keenum. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
We got this.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Keenum now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On the move to his left. And this is intercepted.
Good.
And that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Run over his fucking head.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right, and you just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Nah, bro, stop apologizing. It ain't you. Hey, can you see if you can like if you're going to change your go to the depth chart, see if you can do that. Sometimes it'll let you go to your like that screen, and then you can, after that, you can come back out and call a play.
Yeah, the play clock is going to run
trash.
here. They're
going to have to do better next year with their server. They just server fucking slow.
The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded at about the 28.
Damn.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Keenum to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. This is intercepted, and that should do it.
Motherfucker got like 7
interceptions. Right with a pick, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They'll run on first down. Moss. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On 3rd down, it's Moss. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Good game.
First down, Buffalo.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuffed